Consider where we came from, consider all of us, and then consider 5 years on. And then they'll say there'll be other entertainers who could play tighter than that, who could drive such a bigger van. There'll be other entertainers who will remember where it matters. Through the press will show you better, who will leave you just a fan base of pain, of pain.
Intergalactic planetary, planetary, intergalactic, intergalactic, planetary, planetary, intergalactic, intergalactic, planetary, planetary, intergalactic, intergalactic, planetary, planetary,
Good evening, everybody out there in the podcast land. That's right, Matthew and I are back.
Hi.
I forgot. Matthew is here.
Hey, I'm sitting right across from the table. Don't know how he could have forgot about me, but
I'm distracted.
it's
obviously.
okay. It's okay.
Of course, if you haven't realized, you're hearing my voice first and not Eric's seductive voice that we all know and love.
Seductive?
I'm trying to give him props. He's not feeling well, I'm guessing.
Seductive? Question mark?
Okay, first off, we all know Matthew knows how to drop it. Matthew just has this silky
Drop it low.
smooth, voice.
Just
that's-
gold. It's just gold.
It's gold. It really is. Like
I talk and it just weaves out gold.
Rumpelstiltskin would be like, I don't need a firstborn.
Nah, Rumpelstiltskin ain't got shit. He doesn't need shit. He comes around my parts and he's like, nope, can't do it. I just got to go away. I can't handle this right now.
I need to steal more children.
I love the kitties.
But of course, this is our episode number 109.
Nice.
I believe the date is, I know the date on here is incorrect, but I believe
is
it's
it?
5/08.
Yeah.
2015. I only know that because I work doing accounting stuff, so I have to remember the date. Of course, we
Working
are.
with numbers.
Yeah, even though I'm not very good with my own account. It's so weird. I will plug everything in the bit, but I just have to say, it's like, I hate being out, like, doing tips and everything this, and it's all like, you sit there and have this brain fart of, like, and then you're like, oh, yeah, that I remember. But, like, at work, you're just like, I'm like, this is what I do for a living, and I can't seem to do anything in public. I'll be like, 50% off. What is that?
Hold on, let me take out my phone.
Yeah, let me Google this. Oh, that's right. It's half. It's half. I know. I got it. But of course, you can find us on sociallyawkward.com, 4iRadio.com, Facebook, Twitter, Spreaker, iTunes, Stitcher, Zune Marketplace, BlackBerry Podcast, Blueberry Podcast, Mirror Guide, Double Twist, YouTube, Soul Radio, SoundCloud, and Player FM.
Nice.
It's nice to actually have a script in front of you.
Maybe been practicing.
Actually, no. It's just been doing, getting back into the swing of actually doing other podcasts.
Yeah.
I read the same thing, so... but of course, we're brought to you by Revenge Lover Designs. Illustrates and designs that fit your personality. I don't know why I went Emperor with that, but I just
know.
did. For samples and inquiry, visit RevengeLover.com and bring the Jedi to me.
You been keeping up with their stuff?
Yeah, I follow her on Instagram and
Yeah.
everything, and then she sends me Snapchats, and I'm very, I gotta wait till I get paid again, because I really want to buy a lot
Like
of
her
their
sticker
stuff.
packs and all
Oh,
that stuff?
yeah,
Yeah, they're
like-
pretty rad.
So many cool things, which actually I got to shoot her an email.
Okay.
Eric was supposed to be here, but a guy at work actually was talking to somebody. They wanted to start up a T-shirt company, but they need
Nice.
designs.
Okay.
So I was going to hit Raven up, of course. I've already come up with a couple of designs to shoot to them. He actually likes our logo, the 4i Radio Network logo, so it was all like, well, we might be able to get like better...
Revenge Lover created it for us.
That's what I was telling him. I was like, so I was going to shoot him a link to that and figure out, we could probably get better quality T-shirts and see how much actually do we get of this profit as well when we do it. But we also then hopefully we get maybe another sponsor on the show as well.
sure.
So, but that's still in a work in progress. We'll hit back with that, of course, as always. And I've already told some people at work, and they didn't know this because they're huge Amazon people.
Okay.
So at Amazon.com, but they're not going to go through Amazon.com. They're going to
Because
go.
that would be convenient.
Why would you do that? Well, actually, you want to make it really convenient, people.
Yeah.
You go to the Sasquatch.net. You
Okay.
click on the Amazon banner, and when you do, bookmark it.
Does that work?
Yes.
It does?
You just all you have to do is clean out your cookies
Uh-huh.
and bookmark that one. Then all of a sudden you just pull up that Amazon, and we should get a profit for it. If it doesn't work, then you can yell at Steve, send all your complaints to
yeah. Send them to
send them
Esmoney Jr.
you son of a bitch. You actually gave out my email address. Speaking of Amazon, Speaking of Amazon, so I recently went to go buy one of the Amazon Fire Sticks.
Yes.
Now, what ended up happening, this is actually kind of a weird story. So my order got canceled.
Okay.
So I was like, okay. So I go on my Chase bank account just looking over some stuff, and I realize, oh, shit, I haven't used my points at all. So usually what I do with the points, because I'm with the rewards program and everything like that,
Okay, through the bank.
I usually put it towards money. Like, I just, whatever the point is. But I'm looking at the points going like, I have a lot of points. There's a lot of points because I haven't done anything with them, and I've been using my debit card because I haven't touched my credit card at all. So it's just like, okay, so I'm just
Good.
doing purchases with that. So I was like, okay. And then realizing that I probably, since I had to pay my rent with my debit card, so every dollar you spend, you get a point.
Okay, nice.
So
that's a good amount of points right there.
I actually hit electronics. Electronics come up. I'm going. I look at one. I'm like Google. I'm like the Google what was it? The Google
Chromecast?
Yeah, the
Chromecast?
Chromecast. That's it. The Google Chromecast. Eric would be like right all over that. Let me tell you, huh?
Yeah. I've got 2 of them.
Yeah,
One of them's in my ass. That's how I stay up to date with all these shows.
Yeah, probably.
Just constant feeds.
He's like,
right up the ass.
I can just close my eyes and the picture appears. And wow, I know exactly what happened on Gotham, which we will get to.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
But so I'm going down. I'm like, well, the Google Chromecast is only this much. How much is an Amazon Fire Stick? Right in my price range.
Okay.
Ordered it, everything that. It tells me it's going to get here about May 13th. So I'm like, all right, not a big deal. Yeah, it came yesterday, and I ordered it on Saturday.
Nice.
So I was like, that was fast. So pop that sucker in. You do have to charge it because it does not plug into your USB port. It plugs into, but you can get like a USB port thing that hooks right into it, and you can just have it charged from the TV. But it does come with a charger. It actually comes with a lot of stuff, surprisingly. So it comes with a charger, a remote, obviously. It comes with a extension, so in case you don't want to have it plugged directly into the HDMI, you can actually plug an HDMI adapter that it comes with into another one. So I was like, that's kind of cool. Load in. Apparently, so I'm going to test this thing. So far, I haven't had any issues with it, but apparently it's not supposed to have any lag time. So usually sometimes when I'm watching Hulu, Netflix on like the Xbox systems or PlayStation stuff like that, there's always a little bit of a load time, lag time. This is not supposed to have it. So I'm like, okay. So really, I'm like, well, I can't really complain too much because obviously it was free. Right out of the box, you have everything you need to do. You log into your Amazon account, download free apps. You can buy stuff. Of course, if you have Amazon Prime, you can use. You can pretty much get every show, every movie they have available for free. It doesn't cost you anything. It also does gaming on it as well, so you have to buy like a controller for that if you want to download games and stuff. Which I was like, oh, that's kind of unique. So far, so good.
I did know about that.
The gaming.
Yeah, the gaming. Yeah, but you can't use your cell phone.
I don't know. I haven't tried it yet with the cell phone. There is actually, I wanted to check out the app because there is a remote you can get that does voice recognition, and you can do it like that. But then there was something that we're pulling up, but I don't know if it has to be an Amazon phone, like a Fire phone or a Fire tablet, to do all that kind of stuff. That's why I'm not sure if there's an app, which I'll give that a shot. But I was like, okay, so far so good. But so far, the remote on that thing is the most accurate remote I've ever had in my entire life. That thing's like right on the money with everything.
Nice.
I'm like, okay, yeah. So it does like a sleep mode thing too, so you can put it on sleep mode as soon as you come back on. Because I was sitting there like, how do I turn this on? Does it ever stop?
Yeah, what, you just unplug it? Or?
You could unplug it. I just left it in the TV because I'm like, why do I need to keep plugging in, plugging out? So I was like, okay, there's a sleep mode on it, so I'm guessing every time the TV shuts off, it probably just shuts off.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But internet, connection, everything, that's so far so good. I mean, like, if you guys want to get, I'm going to guess the Fire Box TV is probably the same thing. It probably holds more data because it's an actual box, but that's like $100. But this little stick is like everything I just said you get with it is like $39.99.
No shit.
So I was like, it's actually pretty good. So I put it on the TV in the bedroom, so in case I want to be like, oh, okay, throw some stuff on, things like that. So yeah, I downloaded Netflix, Hulu, and Game of Thrones. No, the HBO Go. Mm-hmm. And so I was going to catch up on that, but one of my friends was all like, oh, I haven't seen much of Season 4. So that's fine. I can do some things. So we started watching an episode from Season 4. I'm like, where'd you leave off? They're like, right here. And then right when that episode ends, they're like, yeah, I can't watch this back-to-back if it's going to be all about the wall or whatnot. I'm all like, okay, so I'm watching Season 5 without you.
Dude.
Yeah, I was like, ugh. I mean, they're all like, I read the books and everything, which... Don't get me wrong. If you guys read the books, great and stuff like that, but I'm one of those people that if I'm going to watch the show, I'd rather not read the book first because then you sit there and just go, well, that wasn't there. That isn't it. Oh, they left this part out. And then they started doing that, and I was like, shh, just...
you're like, hey.
I'm just like, look, that's great and all.
Let's be quiet.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't remember this in the book. I'm like, well, maybe you need to reread it. But it's the same thing with Harry Potter. Like, I read, the first 3 Harry Potters, saw the movies. You're like, okay, whatnot. And then I was going to read the 4th one before the 4th movie came out, and I never got around to it. And then I just watched the movie, and then my ex-fiance at the time was just all like, oh, my God, it's everything. Oh, this. I'm like, I just walked out going, it's a pretty good movie. You know what they didn't leave out?
What?
Nothing.
Boom.
Maybe that's why things didn't work out. She's like, yeah, he just went and read Harry Potter. I thought it was over. I don't know why all of my girlfriends, ex-girlfriends, they talk like a Valley girl. I fucking get it. So, yeah, so that's my review on the Amazon Fire Stick. I say, if you're looking for something, you don't want to go out and buy a gaming system, you just want to watch shows, you want something portable and easy to take, because you can take that anywhere with you.
Yeah.
Plug it in as long as it has Wi-Fi anywhere. Boom, you can watch your shows, take everything with you, has all your data. I give it like a 9 out of 10. I think it's a really good, thing.
So you have to plug in your Amazon account information and stuff.
Yeah, just like your name and password, and then even asks you, do you have Amazon Prime and stuff like that. So,
Okay.
I mean, I guess you will have to be careful because it could be all like, I mean, if you have your credit cards and everything linked to that,
Yeah.
you could be careful and be like, oh yeah, I didn't want to buy. Oh,
shit.
Asian porno.
Yes.
I don't know if Amazon.
Oh
sells that.
no! My finger accidentally
Yeah.
hit the select button. I did the whole entire series.
Oh, I guess I should watch it. I don't know why English people.
Good
would-
thing I wasn't gonna do anything this weekend.
Yeah. Just sit here, eat Cheetos, and masturbate to
Ah,
porn.
jeez.
Um,
All the cheese puff, the cheese residue from my hand is going to coat my schlong.
Well, I needed some lubricant.
Ah, hello. I'm just going to invite a female over and she can. All right, so
Sick of Jiffy Pop, my blipply pop.
I do want to just throw out something. So
yeah.
Her Majesty's Secret Pod is doing a contest,
Okay.
as they have been known to do that. So this one is a James Bond one because that's what their thing is. Sorry, I'm reading this thing. You've listened to maybe one or more episodes of the show, and you say, you know what, let's move on. I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to get more information for you.
Oh, no, that's fine. Is Eric sending you a bunch of stuff or something like that?
he sent.
I will say
something to
this.
the chat.
I just saw this on my Facebook feed. I know you probably didn't watch the show. You might have seen the movie. Someone posted, "Are you sad that NBC has axed Constantine?" And no, I am not. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Constantine with Keanu Reeves or whatnot.
Bits and pieces.
I liked it. I thought it was a really good take on it.
Based off a comic, right?
Yeah, based off of the comic by DC. I believe it's called Hellfire.
Yes.
I think it's Hellfire. If it's not, then people will correct me on it, or they won't. But yeah, I was like, honestly, like Constantine, it was a good idea, but I think they could have gotten away with more if they did it on a Netflix series, because they were really confined to whatever. And of course, they put it at like the worst time slot. It was like 9 p.m. on a Friday. I'm like, I'm sorry, it's not like TGI Friday, my friend, where you were home for that. Yeah. So yeah, no, I am not sad that Constantine was axed, and if you all have beef with it, guess what? You can take it up with my email address at
Okay, so over the past 2 years and some change, Ziggy and Eric from Her Majesty's Secret Podcast, they've been discussing 26 different James Bond films, and I'll take another one of these if you don't mind. So the 26 different James Bond films, and it says from the 2-23 official Eon productions of the original Casino Royale television movie to the 1967 Casino Royale parody to Never Say Never Again. I don't know what the hell any of that means. I'm going to be honest with you. We're guessing that somewhere along the line you've questioned our judgments and our assessments of at least one of these movies. Okay. This is your chance to tell us about it and make us watch the movie again with fresh eyes and discuss it on future episodes. So they're going to pick one. Okay. Oh my God, dude, I cannot read today. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I can't read any day. So.
Boo, boo, boo. I've only had one beer, too. Just pick one of the 26 movies we watch and tell us in 300 words or less why you think we, Ziggy, or just Eric, or just Ziggy, got it wrong, or just something about it they missed, and the first time around, and what they should be looking for in a fresh viewing. So just go to hermajestiespod.com/contest, and you can enter. So there's your plug, buddy.
Yeah, no, you did fine. I didn't even know.
I did horrible. What are you talking about?
I like. You know what? Matthew, you've broken the camel's back. I always try to be nice. I always try to give people compliments. Everyone just throws their shit back in my face. You know what? Fine. You know what, Matthew? You did horrible. That was a horrible job.
I did do horrible.
If you were actually on the payroll, I would fire you.
I wouldn't have fired me, but I would have had a stern talking to.
Well, that too.
So we talked about it a little bit earlier. Gotham.
Yes, Gotham. Like
So
we're gonna
you finally watched the finale.
finale. I finally basically, you know what's funny is I caught up on Flash, and then
Okay.
Gotham started right after it
Mm-hmm.
on my Hulu. So I was like, all right, watching. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, cool, yeah, and then fell asleep, wake up like
bummer.
2 hours later, and realize I'm like, what's going on in Gotham? When did Batman show? Why is Batman with an Arrow? Oh, Arrow decided to play on its own. So I had to stop and rewatch it. But yeah, so I finally saw the season finale of Gotham, and holy crap!
Holy crap! Okay, so I'd say the last 4 or 5 episodes of that show have been awesome. The storyline of the ogre
Yes.
has been very cool. We've seen the Riddler he's starting to come to be who he's going to be, Edward Nygma. You got more backstory about she's what's the right word? She's a rogue. She just goes on her own. She's like
Basically,
independent.
I would say she's basically out for herself.
Oh,
So
totally.
So whatever gets her to get more what she wants, she'll go that route.
But she's been kind of conflicted too because she wants to be friends with Bruce because she doesn't really have friends.
Yes.
He's given her the time of day, and they bonded this little friendship. But she's also, like you just said, she's totally out for herself. If she had to cross Bruce, I think she would be conflicted, but there's a good chance that she would actually do it.
No, yeah.
But and then now we're seeing Bruce Wayne come into his own, and you know he's the death of his parents, and he's been on this mission the whole series, trying to uncover the secrets of Wayne Industry or Enterprise and all that stuff.
Yes, which is actually a really cool thing. And one of the episodes was Lucius Fox. Basically told him about his dad being very, stoic, but also having his own kind of secrets. So that kind of put Bruce on a path going like, okay. And, so this season finale, so again, if you guys haven't caught up, it's been out for like a week, so spoilers, so. But, this one kind of ended with a very, it has a lot of openings, but they did tie up a lot of loose ends.
Yeah.
Now, of course, there's the gang war that's going on between, basically, I would say it used to be, two? It actually used to be 4 factions, and then the Russians died.
Well, I thought the Russians were under Falcone's umbrella. Really, it's Maroni and Falcone.
Yeah, it's Maroni and Falcone, but if you kind of look at it, I looked at it as, there's...
You kind of have your,
you have your top
your
dogs.
boroughs.
Yeah, and then people below them, but, the people below you were already we got to throw the big guys.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of thing.
Like Fish Mooney, and then, yeah, you're right. I guess the Russian fraction of it, and then there's a couple others. Those were kind of the 2 main ones because the Russian and Fish had that relationship. They were banging and stuff like that. Remember?
Yeah, but it's not it wouldn't be like Game of Thrones where there's way too many families and everything like that. This was like a small. This was the mini Game of Thrones. But yeah, so a lot of those factions have been destroyed basically between lying, deceiving, destroying, trying to bring else up. So yeah, so basically Falcone gets attacked. Then he's basically in the hospital. And I just love that scene. Was great because all of a sudden, Penguin shows up and he's just about to slit his throat, and then literally Gordon's drop it.
Yeah.
And he's like, just leave. I just like how Penguin's
You're both under arrest for the attempted murder. Have you noticed in the past few episodes, his voice has gotten very grim and dark?
Oh yeah, because he's probably trying to well, it's either that or he's just been very he's just hey guys, knock it off,
Well, I guess the pinnacle of it was when he bribed the current commissioner.
That's right.
To make him the head of the head of the local police.
Yes. The GD police department. Or the GC police department, Gotham City Police Department. Yeah.
And now, so there's that whole side story where the commissioner's pretty much trying to take Gordon out.
Yeah, because he knows his terrible secret.
Right. With the ogre, and all that
there's
stuff.
so many things. Now, the twist I did not see coming is Barbara losing her fucking shit.
For sure.
For
sure.
Now, that was fucking great because she was like, no, I killed my parents. And then she's basically what ended up happening is she gets checked out by Gordon's new love interest. I keep forgetting the doctor's name. But she's all like,
Well, her first name's Lee.
Lee. Okay, so we'll just go with Lee. But she's all talking about how like she's like, no, you go to need to see my counselor. And then she's like, no, I need it. If you're my counselor and you come see me at home, then yada yada. And you're like, okay. And you're thinking like, okay, Barbara has maybe she's gonna plead with her, but like, hey, look, I'm really still in love with Gordon. Which I'm like, really? You kind of ran off and fucked another girl. I mean, honestly, hot, but still, come on, you fuck Gordon. Well, and another girl. Anyways, But yeah, so that happens, and then literally she's all talking to her, like having this discussion, and then the woman's like, she's like, "Yeah, I killed my parents. You know, they always were like condescending to me, and always putting me down and not treating me." And the woman's like, "No, you didn't kill your parents. The ogre killed your parents." She's like, "No,
I did. I slit their throats.
Slit their throats like I'm gonna do
And
to
then
you."
I stabbed them several times, and then I slit their
I
throats.
slit their throats, and then you're just like, "What?"
Do you think that the ogre knew he was done? That Gordon's just too good. He's taken out all these other people, and he just got word of it, and so he
decided.
Maybe I take that back. Maybe he's been searching for the one person where he can manipulate to be just like him.
Basically, try to keep his legacy going even after he's dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I thought that too because it's like if you think about like all the stuff he's done like beforehand, like he was very like particular. He's very intricate. He never got caught. You know, all these things, and then somehow like Gordon, like don't get me wrong, Gordon's a good detective and everything that, but it's like this is like his. If you think about it, this was like his first year, like in Gotham.
Yeah.
And he's like knocking everything out of the park, like one at a time. Like, yeah, I'll take this. Oh, cold case, I'll solve that shit. Like, settle down, Gordon.
And then you got Bullock that's always like, no, man, just let it be. Just let it be. And he's like, no, you're going to come with me. Okay. I'm going to come with you.
He doesn't
we did it, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
And then the next week, just let it be, man. It's like his fucking
it's like the
stoner friend.
It's like the
oh man, no.
It's like the anti-Batman and Robin. If you look at the 1966 version of Batman and Robin, where it's like, "Say, old chum, we're gonna solve this case." Robin's like right on board with him, like, "Yeah, Jolly G. Willikers." This one's all like, "Hey, there's a dead guy here. Oh, just throw him in the sewer. We're good.
Just leave him alone, man." You're getting into something you don't want to go with.
So, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen because how that ended, Gordon walks in basically where Lee pretty much knocks Barbara out after she tried to stab her to death.
Yeah.
And you're just kind of like...
Smashes her head.
Yeah, smashes her head against on the floor. So it's like, okay. And I'm still sitting there going like, you know, in the comic book series, he still marries Barbara. He still has a child or two with Barbara. Like...
This is hey, man, this ain't your dad's Gotham.
It's never my dad's Gotham. This is the first Gotham. But what I'm actually curious about if they're going to play like a trick on us, and Gordon dated two Barbaras or something like that.
I don't know. Think so.
But yeah, very interested in that. And of course, then we had the last hurrah, basically when they're all pretty much almost dead. The gunfire breaks out, and Penguin, of course, goes after Fish Mooney.
Yep.
And that was actually a really crazy scene because it's like his new henchman, her old henchman, and when he shot him, Butch. When he shot Penguin first, I was like, oh, okay, here we go. And then he shot her. I was like, what the hell is going on? But of course, we still don't know what happened to him with Zaz.
Oh, well, Zaz pretty much altered messed with his brain chemistry and just fucked it up. So now Butch is basically the servant of whoever. But he's still conscious enough to recognize and know Fish because he was with Fish the whole time.
Yes.
So he becomes conflicted, like the one scene where everybody's in the big warehouse and they're all Gordon and Bullock and Penguin and Falcone are all tied up, and he's like, I got to go lay my head down, and just disappears because he can't handle the fact that he's conflicted on who he needs to follow.
So, but I do agree with you as soon as you told me the one thing. So basically, Penguin Moody into a river, Gotham City River. So we don't know. That's actually, I know she's not signed on for season 2. That doesn't necessarily mean she's gone. I wouldn't be surprised if she decides to come back season 3. Maybe they have a new thing going on for season 2.
Well, Eric said earlier that she didn't sign on.
Well, I know just in general for the entire thing, or just
Yeah, she's. I think
Okay, I just
she
knew
may be
she-
done. She may be done. She may come back. I don't know.
Okay, well, I was just saying, like, I know she said she wasn't coming back for season 2, but then again,
Oh.
money talks.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I've been told that I wasn't going to play, Batman again, and of course a truck comes up to my house. I was like, as long as I can put bat nipples on a costume, I'll work on Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
Because we all know I have so much money from that movie. But yeah, so and then when he was up on the thing like I own Gotham now, I really thought Bush was going to push him off. Bush was going to push the Penguin into the river.
That's
or
what I
whatnot.
thought too.
But that didn't happen. But yeah, that was a great season finale. Looking forward to it coming back.
I feel a little bit bad because Aaron watches the show. And
Oh crap!
yeah, I just
saw that too.
I said I
I'm
apologize.
still gonna watch it.
He's
Okay, Aaron, I'm gonna throw this out here right now. Did you see Avengers: Age of Ultron?
boop, boop, boop. I did.
I know that's
We'll see if he did. So
fuck.
yeah,
Oh, gee. Okay, now
it was great.
It was fantastic. Highly recommend it. Better than
He
the
hasn't.
first. Okay, he has not seen it yet. Okay,
So we'll go easy. We'll tip.
we'll go easy. Okay, I will say this: they really let a certain character shine with a bow and arrow.
Which one has a bow and arrow?
Well, I don't want to give too much away or whatnot. So, but yeah,
I mean, come on. That's like
I know.
no, for sure.
Oh yeah, and I
A lot of them shine, and ones that you wouldn't have thought. The new characters are rad.
yes, did not see what was coming at the end with the.
Dude, we just got to talk about it. Sorry, dude. We're just going to talk about it. We can't tiptoe around this.
Aaron, I will say this: if you want to shut off for the next, I would say 30 minutes, we're not going to blame you.
Dude, Scarlet Witch is
Holy
awesome.
I had no idea that was one of the Oslin.
Dude, she's so freaking rad.
So freaking cool. So let's just dive into it. First off, great line, language,
Oh, yeah. Captain America.
fucking awesome. The Hulk situation with Scarlet Witch, I thought was not Scarlet Witch, Black Widow. That whole dynamic that was going on. I liked actually when she got into everybody's head. And you got to see like all this stuff about
Yeah.
them. Now I'm just kind of like, okay, please, I know they already
It was
said they're
kinda
going to
like-
do it.
Not their origins, but, well, I guess kind of. What kind of made them who they are?
Well, it was like
Or their
mostly-
dark secret.
It was like their dark secret because it's like, and actually, what I liked about it too, it had the build up before everything that's going to happen, pretty much in Civil War, where that great
Okay.
scene between Captain America and
Tony
Tony
Stark.
Stark, where they're just like, he's like, I don't trust anybody who doesn't have a dark, a darkness to them, and that was the same thing. It's like the only thing that was really like, basically, a big huge storyline in one of the comic books was basically Captain America is the man at the time. So it's like, yeah, he's there, all of his buddies are there, everything's going great, and then it's like everybody disappears because, yeah, he's really the only one left.
Yeah.
It's like, so I thought that was really cool. I really hope they do. I know they were talking about it, but hopefully they do the Black Widow movie now because I really want to see more of her story, just the little stuff they gave you, and
Yeah.
just like so many crazy things. But James Spader as Ultron
Yeah, he did great.
nailed that
He did
character.
great.
Oh my god. Little tidbit of stuff. So Andy Serkis,
Okay.
he's in the movie. He's the guy who gets his chopped off.
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea that was him.
You're talking about, he's the dude that plays Gollum.
Gollum and
yeah.
everybody.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. Like this is like the
As-
first time I've seen him not in like.
I knew that right away. When he popped on screen, I laughed. I chuckled. And I was like, ah, yeah.
Apparently, and then they set that up so well too, because apparently who he becomes is a huge villain that deals with Black Panther. So
That makes sense.
so everything that happened
because
with,
as soon as they talked about it and they were going to turn on it starts with
Wakanda.
a T. Wakanda? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
They were like, where can we get that? We got to go there.
or the vibranium.
Yeah, well, that's the material.
That's the material.
But they were going to Wakanda, and I lean over
Yeah,
at Megan, and I'm
Wakanda.
like, this is going to be the Black Widow. I mean, this is going to be the Black Panther.
Black Panther.
And, of course, she was like, what? You know, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
What?
And then nothing.
Oh,
Not.
that was.
I mean, they're setting it up,
They're setting
and
it up.
that's gonna perfectly roll into it. But like, didn't say his name. No, they did say his name actually.
They might have said the king of Wakanda, which I didn't know if they were going to do a cameo because they did already cast the guy who was going to play,
Yeah.
Black Panther and stuff. But they're really building about, which is so. That's what I love about this. Like the thing that I love is like Marvel has a plan. Like they're linking everything together so well, and you just know. That's why, like, if you notice, like everything they talked about, as soon as they mentioned the Infinity Stones and all the different
Yep.
ones, you're just like, Guardians of the Galaxy
Boom.
and Avengers
The Collector.
are going to be coming up together. It's like, I can't wait for that. Like that. Just the interaction between Hulk and Groot, interaction between Rocket and Tony Stark. I'm like, I can't wait for this stuff. Like,
So I, when we left the movie, I was talking about that with Megan, and I was like, because obviously Thanos is going to be a huge portion. Or
Oh, yeah.
Portion. Well, that movie's going to be about that dude.
yeah.
I was telling her about the Collector,
Uh-huh.
and she was trying to remember who he was. So he was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes.
It was at the end of
Thor: The Dark World.
It was yes, but that's actually he was the second one.
Yeah. That's
Yeah. So she remembered that. So these are the only two stones we've seen so far, right? So Vision has the Mind Stone, and then the Collector has the one from Guardians.
Actually, Collector does not have the Power Stone, which is the one from Guardians, is now with Quill and his crew because they tricked.
That's right.
So
That's
they
right.
have that
Because they blew up they didn't blow up. They totally trashed it and
Yeah,
stole
they totally
it.
trashed it.
Right.
So then there's Nova. The Nova Corps has it because they dropped it off with them. But still, so that's with Guardians of the Galaxy. Then there's the cube, which is back in Thor's world with Loki now because Loki took over Odin. Remember?
So the cube. So
yeah,
inside the cube.
Inside
is
the
one of
cube
them.
is another Infinity Stone, and then if Thor in the Dark World, the Dark Elf
Yeah.
that gets the Ether, that's another Infinity Stone.
The ether is one.
The Ether is one. I forget what it's called because actually, if you listen to our podcast, Longbox Cast, Kyle actually told me all the stones. I totally forgot about it.
Okay.
Now, the two stones that are left, I forget what one is, but one is the Time Zone stone, which I believe is going to play a factor in Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Okay.
Because most likely Quill is going to take it to try to find who his father is. So that's going to happen. So basically, what I have a feeling Infinity Wars is basically obviously Thanos is going to trash Nova to get that Infinity Stone. I have a feeling, like Kyle said it perfectly, so if Kyle's right, I'm flabbergasted because he's predicted a lot of shit that I'm like, how do you freaking know this? But he says how Infinity War is going to end, the first part, is basically probably Thanos ripping Vision apart and stealing that stone.
Oh man, that
I
bums
know
me
that's what I'm
out.
like.
Dude, Vision's rad.
That's what
He was so badass, dude.
That was so perfectly. Okay, first off, not only did they nail the character like visually, but holy crap, just how he played it.
Oh yeah,
So
such
well.
a rad character. I'm so excited to see how his progression.
Yeah, I can't. That's what I'm waiting for. I can't wait for a lot of this kind of stuff. So a lot of great battles in this show, in this movie. I'm trying to think of some key points. Hawkeye they finally gave Hawkeye his run because if you remember the first Avengers, he was kind of taking over.
Yeah.
He really didn't have much. But him at that one part where he's just like, I could do it. I can get away with it. Nobody know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what? What happened to that guy? Oh, I don't know. When I came over, Ultron was just sitting on his chest and he was dead. Oh, you couldn't do anything. And I'm like, that's Hawkeye. Hawkeye is so sarcastic.
Well, I didn't know even about his backstory and stuff like that.
That was good.
That was crazy. He
That was
plays
good,
a
too.
big part in this movie. Black Widow plays a big part in this movie. Bruce Banner plays a huge part in this movie.
So I am going to drop a couple of Easter eggs now. You might not get this. I didn't get it at first. Kyle was the one that told me. When he goes, you better call him Veronica. Why they call it that
Okay,
Veronica is because Bruce Banner's love interest is Betty Ross. Betty and Veronica from the Archie comics.
Ah,
I
nice.
was like, I had no idea what that. So I thought that was pretty fun. I love that when he's all just knocking him out. He's like, go to
His
sleep.
love interest,
Yeah, Betty.
Betty Ross. Is
yeah,
is
that's
that
from
a Hulk film.
That's actually from the Hulk film, but actually the Hulk comic book, because her father, Thunderbolt Ross, is the general guy that tried to pretty much capture the Hulk and all that kind of stuff. So
okay.
yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. So I don't know if, obviously, they're kind of not.
Hey,
really,
big guy.
Yeah. Captain. Oh, I love that line too. He's all like, the most unbreakable mineral in the entire universe, and they make a freaking frisbee out of it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I like when they compared it to him to Tony Stark and how angry he gets with that. But yeah, James Spader nailed Ultron. Okay, now Kyle asked me this: which Quicksilver did I like the best?
Oh yeah.
So I'm
good
going to
question.
ask you, which one did you like the best? The one from Days of Future Past or the one from Avengers: Age of Ultron.
No brainer, dude. Days and Futures Past.
That's what I said.
Like,
I go, no offense. I go, don't get me wrong. That guy played a really good, good
yeah.
character and everything.
He did-
but
he did great.
I was like, Days of Future Past nailed it.
oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah.
But I mean, in the context of the Avengers, like obviously those two go together just because of how they were created.
yeah. Yeah, they had it because they couldn't do the whole mutant thing or whatnot, so
Yeah.
they had to build on some kind of stuff. But yeah, no, just a great movie. Just right when it opens, great battle sequence. You get to see everybody pretty much doing what they do best. I even love that thing where like they all lined up and Captain America and Thor's in there, and he just knocks the thing, his hammer on his shield, and just makes that shockwave. They all just fall down.
Well, even the part where they have the party and they're just hanging out after.
Yeah.
And I think that there's actually been a clip of it online with Thor's hammer, and
Yes.
each one of them are trying to lift it, and Captain America comes up there, and it moves
Like-
ever so slightly, and Thor's like, "Whoa, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
But then
Oh,
Vision comes
Yeah,
along,
Vision.
and it's like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go with this guy."
oh yeah, I love that. He's like, oh here, and he just hands him the hammer, and everyone's just
Like, oh,
and literally, it's like that dead silence for like 5-6 seconds, and
Yeah.
everyone's just like.
oh shit.
And Thor was like, and I love that when like he has the, that was a great part. He has Thor, Ultron has Thor in like that like chokehold. Thor's like, "You'll never defeat me in the name of this. I've run out of things to say now." And you just see Vision come over and just knock him down with the
Yeah.
hammer. I was just like, and I like that hammer. He's like, it's a little uneven and something. He's like, oh yeah, because you don't want to lose
Yeah,
the
it's-
momentum
it's-
on the swing. Just little stuff like that I thought was just genius. So, yeah, I'm looking. It's sad because, Phase 3 is coming, and Phase 3 is almost kind of like.
Silver War, right?
Well,
No, actually, I'm sorry. That's Captain America.
yeah, Captain America Civil War, which is actually going to be a big deal, too, because
Yeah.
a lot of people are going to be choosing sides. And we're also going to get Spider-Man finally.
So he is going to be in Civil
He
War.
is going to be in Civil War. He is going to be actually, that's the cool part is at the end of the movie where they have the new Avengers facility.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
actually the new Avengers, but where was it? New York City.
Oh, what? Oh, upstate. Yep, upstate.
So I have a feeling they were going to.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So in Civil War, I hope he's got a decent part. Like they do a good job of incorporating him in there.
I hope they do too. The thing is, if they go by this comic that we're looking at the poster right now, is Spider-Man actually sides with Tony Stark at one point, and then realizes Tony Stark is wrong and goes to side with Captain America. Now, I don't think they're going to do this with this movie because there's way too much stuff to do in like a 2-hour film.
Dude, so is Wolverine going to be there?
Nah, that's the only bad part. We won't get Wolverine because Wolverine is owned by Fox. Even though
Unless they
pull
but
out.
the movie's already going.
That's the thing, because even Hugh Jackman said, "I'd love to be in an Avengers movie."
Yeah.
It's like so bad, but
Of course he does. He
basically
wants
what
that fucking
happened.
money.
Well, even the Fantastic Four play a huge part in it as well.
Yep, and that movie's coming up.
And that movie's coming out, which also looks really good.
Dude, okay, just looking at this poster, of course I go with fucking Captain America. With that lineup?
Well, technically, that's not his. It's everybody has a different who sides with who. Like,
Well, yeah, isn't it like
basically
Captain
it's-
America versus Iron Man?
Well, basically, what happens is a superhero registration act. So basically, every superhero has to register with the government, tell them their identity, tell them everything like that.
Okay.
Tony's on board with it, obviously, because he's like, well, everyone knows who I am. It doesn't really matter. But Captain America's like, no, these people have their own lives. This is why we have these things.
Oh.
So they have a huge thing like that. And what ends up happening is Spider-Man leaves Tony Stark, and then Tony not having it, he literally sends a bunch of supervillains after Spider-Man. And then Spider-Man almost dies.
Dude,
and
that's
gets,
fucked up.
and
What are you
gets-
doing that
Well, that's
for,
what I'm saying. And then
Tony
he
Stark?
gets
That's messed up.
he gets saved by the Punisher. But yeah, this all like
Interesting.
I don't know if it's going to happen in the movie or whatnot. But basically, what ends up happening is Captain America realizes he's wrong, gets arrested, and then he gets assassinated. And that was that whole comic book series that happened with the death of Captain America. But what's so cool about it is the person who hunts down Captain America's killer is actually Bucky, the Winter Soldier.
Sweet.
So it's kind of a cool. So I'm kind of curious what's going on with everything, but we'll see what happens. But yeah,
Dude, so Chris Evans could be...
well, he only signed on for a couple of.
Oh, so then...
He didn't renew his contract,
That
so I
could
don't
be
know.
it.
But then again, like I said before,
Dude, let's get
on
Bucky back, dude. Bucky was badass.
Well, technically, Bucky did take over as Captain America for a time period.
Dude,
so,
his character was legit at the end of the second movie.
So yeah, everything's good. And I even like that tie-in. The cameos we had. We had Falcon.
Yeah.
We had War Machine.
War Machine, yeah.
I love the story he tells. He's like, every time I tell that, I kill.
Yeah. Is that your story?
Yeah.
That's cute.
Just Thor, so great. But yeah, just even and I even like how they did the follow with Falcon. He's like, you still have me running around doing these kind of things to find you know, the missing person thing. I'm like, oh wow, they're really
He's
really
like,
tying everything together.
actually, I enjoy that more than all the. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, so it's kind of, I really enjoyed it. But yeah, highly check it out. I love the end scene where it's just like, he's like, fine, I guess I'll have to do it myself.
Yep.
With Thanos grabbing the Infinity Gauntlet, so you're just like, oh, it's coming in. It's gonna be so. So I don't know if you know Thanos' backstory.
No.
Thanos basically he's in love with Death.
Okay.
Now, Death is portrayed in the Marvel comic book series as a female.
Okay.
And the problem is so he basically causes death and destruction just to get her attention.
To come around.
Yeah. And you're just like, that's fuck. It's like, it's poetic, but it's like, that's fucked up shit. Like, it's like, I'll
everything's
destroy
got to
this
be
planet.
a goddamn love story.
Yeah, well, but if you think about it, like, you wouldn't even think about that with that character.
Yeah,
You're like,
for
what?
sure.
You know,
Yeah.
so, I don't know what trailers you got. I got Jurassic World.
Got it.
I got Batman v Superman,
Did not get that.
which is weird because that's how I was. And then I got the Ant-Man trailer.
I got Ant-Man.
Still, actually, I wasn't on board with Ant-Man, but I'm like, you know what? I'll still see the movie.
Of course, I'm gonna fucking see the movie.
It's the entertainment. But okay, I will say this: Batman v Superman. If you get a chance to see it on the big screen,
Yeah, a lot
10
better.
times better than
Yeah.
like you get to see more and like still, he comes up walking like out of this thing. I'm just like, fucking huge Ben
Yeah.
Affleck. Like he is big for Batman.
So where'd you go, Harkins?
Yeah, went to Harkins
I went to
at
AMC. You don't have to tell
Tempe
what,
Marketplace.
whatever.
No, I want people to suck me. You know.
Yeah, I went to AMC.
Okay, AMC. Yeah. So, and I'm trying to think what else is coming out.
Dude, Jurassic World's so soon.
Yeah, that.
It's so soon. I'm so excited, dude.
Okay, did you hear? We talked about this last week, right? Where
I think so.
Jurassic
Yeah,
2 and 3,
they're taking Lost World and
So
Third
it'll
one
be
out.
very interesting to see. So yeah. So that's So okay. So Age of Ultron. What would you give it?
I'd give it an 8 out of 9, 8.5 out of 9.
You think it was better than the first Avengers?
I think I enjoyed the first one more because it was more the forming of the Avengers and how they came to be. Obviously, this one starts out. You already know what you're getting. You're getting the fucking Avengers.
Yeah.
Ultron was rad. Good movie, but I think the first one.
No, that's good.
It's just different.
No, yeah, no.
They're already established now. It's like, watching season 2 of some show
Yeah,
that you're already
true.
invested in.
But yeah, it's a great summer flick. Great way to kick off your summer. You know, if you haven't seen anything yet. Yeah, I don't think Jurassic World comes out until
June.
June 12th. So if you haven't seen Avengers, go ahead and see it.
Did I say that? An 8.5 out of 9. I mean 10.
I give it about 9 Captain America shields out of 10.
I
what
like
I did,
that.
yeah.
Choo choo choo.
That's
Fucking
what
frisbees.
Kyle and I do on our long box test. But yes, if you already
That's cute.
yeah, that's what we try to do. Oh, actually, by the way, I did take the Avengers quiz.
Yeah.
Do you know who I am?
Let's go with, I don't know, Iron Man.
Yep,
Yeah.
Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Because I was whoever I saw it with in the theaters. As soon as Tony's like, "Please be a secret door, please be a secret door," and then it opens, he goes, "Yay!" Everyone's all like, "That's something you would do, Steve." I'm like, yeah, probably.
I don't know who I would be.
I don't know. You.
Who would I be, Steve?
I'm trying to think.
Tell me which Avenger I'd be. With my captive personality and
Actually, I would say
I just ooze confidence.
I would say you're actually. I would say you would be Captain America. 'Cause-
What? Captain America? I
wait,
don't know.
Who do you think you were going
I'm not
with?
very patriotic.
I would say patriotic, but I think you would always do the right thing when it came down to it. Eric?
I like Thor.
Oh, you want to
It'd
go
be
with
fun.
Thor?
Dude, I'd love to go to different worlds.
Oh, you know what? You probably would be. You know what? You would be Thor because
I don't know. I'd probably be Black Widow though.
you think you'd be Black Widow.
Maybe.
Eric, I think, would be the Hulk
Yeah.
because he
probably.
just rages out way too much.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you mean you bought an Apple computer?
I like the different type of maple syrup.
So yeah. Hey, Jen's on. Hi, it's a
Oh,
new
hey, what's
scale.
up?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Yellow.
YOLO. Yeah, we got to get them back on the show. But speaking of, I like how they just jumped on. I was just about to say, did you have some tracks you want to play for the take a break?
Yeah. And when we get back, let's talk a little bit about Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah. Oh.
All right, cool. Okay.
That's
Well,
a teaser. We just gave you the tip.
yeah. You know that game, girl.
Or, as Matthew would put it, since he is Thor, I gave you a little bit of Miramaze Hammer. I don't even know how you pronounce it. Miramaze. She's like, hey.
I don't know either.
Miramaze.
Okay, we'll be back.
All right.
A little bit.
It's time to wake up, it's time to change. Let's get it started. I feel like there's so much to rearrange. Come on, I need your help with this. Why don't we get it started with the kiss? If memory serves, then why am I still waiting for it to return? My head feels like it's just about to split. This morning is just a blur. Today lingers on like a barrier. I can feel it, I can feel it, I can feel it coming, I'm beginning on the twist. I can feel it, I can feel it, I can feel it coming, I'm beginning on the twist. I can feel it, I can feel it, beginning on the twist. I can feel it, I can feel it, I can feel it coming, I'm beginning on the twist. We get along well, we talk a lot. I made some promises, I guess that I totally forgot. Forgive me, my mind has been elsewhere. Feels like somebody's thrown it down the stairs. It's not good enough. I thought you knew enough about it, but you still want more. Today I don't feel so ill. If only I could find the time I want to kill. I can feel it, I can feel it, I can feel it coming, I'm beginning on the twist. I can feel it, I can feel it, I can feel it coming, I'm beginning on the twist. I can feel it, I can feel it, beginning on the twist. I can feel it, I can feel it, I can feel it coming, I'm beginning on the twist. I can feel it, I can feel it, I can feel it coming, the beginning of the twist. I can feel it, I can feel it, I can feel it coming, the beginning of the twist. I can feel it, I life with no fixed address to give. But you're not mine to die for anymore, so I must live. Born of a bottle from heaven's hand, and now you know, and here I am.
Don't be shocked by the tone of our voice. Check out my new weapon of choice. Yeah. Don't be shocked by the tone of my voice. It's the new weapon of choice. Yeah. You can blow it this, you can blow it that. You can blow it this, or you can blow it that. Or you can blow it this, or you can blow it that. Or you can blow it us. You can blow it this, you can blow it that. You can blow it this, or you can blow it that. Or you can blow it. Walk without rhythm, it won't attract the worm. Walk without rhythm, and it won't attract the worm. Walk without rhythm, and it won't attract the worm. If you walk without rhythm, you never learn. Yeah. Don't be shy by the tone of my voice. Check out my new weapon of choice. Don't be shy by the tone of my voice. Check out my new weapon of choice. Be careful, we loaded. Be careful, we loaded. Be careful, we loaded. Be careful, we loaded. You can blow it this, you can blow it that. You can blow it this, or you can blow it that. Or you can blow it this, or you can blow it that. Or you can blow it us. You can blow it this, you can blow it that. You can blow it this, or you can blow it that. Or you can blow it. Organically grown through the hemisphere I roam to make love to the angels of light. Yeah, my girl, she just don't understand. It's gonna be beyond being a man. As I drift off into the night, I'm in flight. She's a boy scout, no doubt, but I'm gonna hold my cool, 'cause the music rules. Yeah, so groove on, baby. Check it out. Halfway between the gutter and the stars. Yeah. Halfway between the gutter and the stars. Yeah. You can blow it this, you can blow it that. You can blow it this, or you can blow it that. Or you can blow it this, or you can blow it that. Or you can blow it us. You can blow it this, you can blow it that. You can blow it this, or you can blow it that. Or you can blow it.
It's crazy. We're back. Oh, it's good times for all. Wow, Jen, I'm kind of doing the walk-in. I gotta go. Go talk about Suicide Squads.
Suicide Squads.
So yeah, let's talk about this now. Kyle and I touched a little bit upon this on. Hopefully that didn't affect anything. Okay, no, it didn't. Okay, yeah, so we're talking about the Suicide Squad because the photo was finally released. Actually, Bruce Timm jumped in. Bruce Timm, if people don't know this, Bruce Timm is actually the animator and the artist that was actually the one who helped with Paul.
Paul? The movie Paul?
No. Paul, crap, I'm forgetting.
Rudd.
Diamante.
Walker.
I'm so angry with myself.
Giamatti.
Not Giamatti. Paul Dini. Paul Dini. Bruce Timm and Paul Dini were, of course, the minds behind Batman the Animated Series and both the minds behind Harley Quinn, which Harley Quinn has never been featured in a full-length real live-action movie. So when the picture came out, they weighed in on Bruce Timm, who was the original character design for that, and he's all like, he's like, she looks cute. She's very different than what we expected. And of course, in the movie universe, he's like, I want to see where this goes. So what we're talking about is the Suicide Squad photo that was released. Will Smith. Did not see him actually having the full Deadshot outfit, and they did show that, and I was very flabbergasted. Like, oh my god, they're actually doing it justice. Like, he has no problem wearing a mask. So, because usually when you hire these big-name actors, it's like they want to get FaceTime. So, now I wanted to have Matthew weigh in on what do you think so far about the Suicide Squad photo?
Okay, so... the first one that leaked was Jared Leto as the Joker, and when I initially saw it, my reaction was, WTF, what the fuck is this?
Yes.
He looks fucking crazy, psychotic in, with the tattoos and stuff, and I mean, I know the Joker is a chaotic character, but with the gold, not the gold, the silver cap teeth and just tattoos everywhere, I was just like, I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the Joker, but I've never seen the Joker portrayed that way.
Yes. Yeah, I'm very curious of how he's going to sound, how he's going to. I mean, already I would say his facial structure is exactly like the comic book Joker. It's very narrow, very pointy. Yeah, I'm not too keen on the tattoos either. I'm like, I can take it or leave it. I'm like, really, is he just going to be running around with his shirt off? Because that's not really the Joker. It's like, it just seems. Unless he just did that. That's the one I'm very curious about. Is this all just publicity stuff? Because I thought it was very weird that they showed the Joker before they showed the entire squad. Now, what's kind of cool about the Suicide Squad, which is so weird, is that the fact that you're kind of getting like an anti-Avengers. Yeah. Basically, these are all villains. Basically, why they're called the Suicide Squad is because they send them on missions that they don't care if they come back from, basically. Yeah. Now, there's this animated movie that came out called Assault on Arkham. And basically, they get the Suicide Squad to take down the Joker. Now, I'm curious if that's going to be this concept of this movie. If so, if they're going to have a little bit of run-ins with Batman. I know Batman won't be the key center point of that, but again, with DC trying to build their universe, do it. Because, it's not like what Matthew and I were talking about before with Wolverine can't be in this movie because Fox owns this. This guy can't be in the movie because Fox owns. It's like DC owns everything, so there's really no excuse for not being able to do, unless it doesn't fit the story. I completely understand that, but you can mention that though. Be like, why don't you have Batman on this? And everyone will be like, at least, I mean, we're nerds. We're all going to just flip out just him even mentioning Batman or something like that. So, but yeah, I'm excited. I think the picture looks great. I was very surprised to see Killer Croc. I know Tom Hardy was originally going to be in the Suicide Squad movie, but he dropped out.
Well, he's Bane.
He's what?
He was Bane.
Well, he was Bane, but that technically, according to the new DC universe,
I know it's different.
It's different now. But I think why he dropped out, though, is because rumor had it he wants to play the Punisher.
Ooh, that'd be badass.
That's what I said. So I'm all like, yeah, he's
Mad Max, right?
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that comes out this summer too, doesn't it?
It comes out next week, next Friday.
So Matthew and I won't be on the show next week. We'll be watching Mad Max and giving you our full report.
I kind of want to see it.
I do want to see it. I mean, what I did see...
Charlize Theron's in it. There's,
you know what? Why not? I mean...
I like Charlize Theron.
But yeah, so... Yeah. So Suicide Squad, I'm excited for. Will Smith being Deadshot in the full outfit, I was very excited. I think Harley Quinn looks exactly like how you would think Harley Quinn would look in the real world. I kind of always figured we were never going to get the full-blown jester costume kind of thing in this new kind of...
if he wants to wear a badass jacket with maybe some tails on it, not long tails, but a little bit, and kind of grungy and shit. I mean, look at Harley's costume. She's kind of grungy from just that group photo. Actually,
well, I'll put it this way.
Actually, she could be a lot more grungy.
Well, I'll put it this way. Let's look at Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
Look at all the characters in that.
Okay.
They're really gritty. They're really grungy, but the Joker still downs his normal outfit, but it fit in that genre. I mean, technically, you could probably fit...
well, we saw the Joker like that in Asylum.
That's what I'm saying. Arkham City,
it was
Arkham
just
Asylum.
Consistent, but that was he had his face was crazy pointed in that game.
Oh, yeah.
Geez, man,
But
Eat something, but I don't know.
but what I'm saying is, like, I think it's fine because, like, Harley Quinn, if you actually read some of the latest comics, they've actually kind of taken the Arkham Asylum look for her and kind of transferred into this new generation. Because the new DC is very grungy, very gritty, very dark. And I know that's what DC Comics wants to do, try to make themselves a little bit edgier than the Marvel Comics. But then again, you also have to look at Marvel's kind of owned by Disney now, so of course I'm not going to... I mean, of course, it's not like Captain America's going to walk in and I'll be like, hi, kids! I'm saving America! You know, kind of thing. But, yeah, you know, I think it fits. I think it fits for the movie, and I'm excited for it, so we'll see what happens. I mean, it's the first time we're getting, like, a villain movie.
Yeah.
So, but, yeah, I think the photo looks great. Jared Leto...
Good guy, dude. He's a good guy.
Last thing I saw him, it was Requiem for a Dream, for crying out loud.
That was the last time you saw him?
Yeah.
Well, no, Fight Club. He was in Fight Club.
Was it Fight Club?
Yeah, dude.
Who was he in Fight
It
Club?
was the dude that had like the fucking bleached white.
Oh, he's the
blonde
one that
hair.
gets his ass handed to him by Edward Norton?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No fucking idea.
Yeah.
So...
Then you also saw him in. Fuck, man. What was? Oh, did you see Dallas Buyers Club?
No. He was in that?
Yeah, he won an Oscar for it.
Oh, that's right. He did
Supporting
walk
role.
in. Kudos to him.
Yeah, dude, it was
I
rad.
don't recognize him at all. So,
he got like really like just like McConaughey did. They both got very skinny,
Very skinny
for, that
for
movie.
it.
And he wore like he was transforming into a woman.
Oh.
So yeah, dude, it was a great movie. It was an awesome movie. Yeah, it was great.
Well, then, you know what? Since if that's the case, then obviously, you know what? I'm not too worried about this Joker character then. But then again, everybody has said the same thing. I mean, everyone said the same thing when Heath Ledger was picked as the Joker.
Yeah,
So I'm like, just
but
give
he did
everyone...
great, man.
No, but then again, when
That's like the Joker.
but when he was casted, like, you know how
Well,
many people were up in arms with
yeah.
that? Everyone's like, ooh, and then as soon
10
as
things
like,
I hate about you.
and then as soon as that first teaser trailer, like, they didn't even show anything. They just had him talking and his laugh, and everyone's like, oh, I think he just cut my pants. And I'm like, Dad, settle down. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, this is obviously the summer's coming up, so huge movie stuff is going to be happening.
Speaking of comics, did you go do Free Comic
I
Day?
did not get a chance to.
No?
I was working. Did you?
No.
Well, I
didn't.
was there. I
You
know
know,
Eric did.
I wanted. He did.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
he did.
good. I wanted to, but I was just I was going to use it as a way to go just buy records. It was like I could have went to Zia and like bought a record and got a free comic.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't do it.
No, yeah, Kyle actually talked about it on our latest episode of Long Box Cast. He got a little good stuff. Actually, he got a
Did
comic.
you go multiple places?
Yeah, he went to a couple of
Okay.
places. Like, I totally forgot about. No, I didn't. What happened?
That's got to be how you got to work this. Got to work it that way. You just
gotta
go
work
to
the system.
yeah. You just go multiple shops and pick up.
Oh yeah,
stuff.
well the problem is like so many of our comic book shops here in the Valley has closed down. That I know there's like Samurai Comics and Gotham Comics and stuff, but it's like Atomic Comics is out of the picture,
Yeah.
and it's just like there's so many things that it's like next year I'll prepare for it better. It's just like I think that was like might have been one of the first weekends that I had that I wasn't doing anything, and I was finally home, and I'm like, you know what, I'll just stay home.
You know what? I think next year for Record Store Day, I should probably do that. I should probably take the whole day to be like, all right,
And just hit different.
we're just gonna go because this year I got up at 6:30 in the morning.
Mhm.
I got to Zia Records in Chandler, and I was 40th in line. And I really wanted to get certain records, but I couldn't. I didn't. But-
Did you at least get did you get any or
I got a couple that I wanted.
okay?
But what I really wanted, they only had 2 copies of, and I got to wait. So next year, if there's something that I'm dying to have, I got to know to basically pull like an all-nighter. But after I hit one place, I should go and peruse the other ones just to see what they have, because I might get lucky.
Well, that's actually what I want to do this year, and actually do it this year. And I want to get everybody else involved with it on the network if they can, if they're a gamer or whatnot. But I want to do that that video game charity. I believe is like the day after like Halloween or sometime in November.
Is shit. The one that, like, the last few years we've been talking about it.
And I've never done it. Like, I signed up for it once.
You, like, create a team and, like...
Yeah, you kind of create a team and everything like that. So I would like to, like, I used to try to do Arcade Bros, but no one really jumped onto the Arcade Bros team. So I figured let's just do like a 4 Eye Radio Network team, and just have video game fun and stuff like that. That's something like I want to actually like stick to this year. But yeah, no, that's a good idea. Like that's actually what I'll probably do for a Free Comic Book Day then next year. I want to try to make it an all-day event. Not to get sidetracked by anything else, because I still have to. I think this weekend. I think this is going to be the weekend that I finally go to Fallout Games and try to find some. Just see what the price point is. See if I can find anything.
Yeah.
Start building my video game collection again and everything. Because that was like finding the Narc. I was just like very flabbergasted about that. Because I kept joking about it. Like with Patrick, I'm like, yeah, as soon as I find Narc, I'm gonna buy it. Haha. And then I'm walking to like the Zia Records. We're out in Vegas. I'm all like, oh crap, there's Narc.
Dude, this record thing is so dangerous for me. It's just so dangerous because years and years and years, my hard drives of music that I have, I just collect music. I love music so much. I want to have everything. And this is like, it's very bad because I see vinyls and I'm like, oh, I want that. And it's also having the physical, you can hold it in your hand. It's like, I still have CDs and shit, boxes of CDs that I don't fucking need because I have them on my external hard drive. But it's like, oh, I remember this CD. It's just, it's ridiculous. I need to get rid of them. But vinyls, I'm just like, oh shit. This, like, I'm in deep, dude. Like,
this
is hardcore for me.
I totally agree with you with that.
Drug.
Because that's the same thing with me. Like right now, I have a video game system, the Ouya, and I could literally get I could get every single NES game, Super Nintendo game, emulator-wise. But it's not the same as having the actual physical cartridge and that old school stuff. So that's what's going to happen to me. As soon as I go to that Fallout game, I guarantee it. I'm going to see Super Nintendo games. I'm going to see, Nintendo games. I'm going to be like, oh, I want to get a Sega Genesis again. I'm going to be building that gaming collection again. And I know it's going to come down to that where I'm going to be on, like, eBay going, like, I'm getting that fucking DuckTales 2. You fucking sniped me at the last minute. I will I will get to that point where, like, I need the physical copy of stuff. Because it's the same thing we talked about even with video games, just even with the new ones. Yeah, I could download a bunch of the games, but half the time I'd rather have the physical copy.
Yeah, man. And like a lot of the stuff too, it's like they're limited runs, so it'll be one of like 500. I have stuff that's like one of 200. It's like that's very enticing to me too because it's like I'm going to be one of 200 people in the entire world that own this.
No, yeah.
Like, and yes, they'll do represses and things like that, but that physical copy that I have in my hand, only 200 people have that. And in my head, something snaps to where it's like, yes. I want to be part of that. Man. Yeah.
No,
I haven't posted them. I was posting, like, as I collected what I was posting on, like, photos of them on Instagram. I haven't done that in a while. But I would have been wanting to because I have a lot of new stuff. So.
Well, that's what happened to
We'll
me.
see.
It's like I got really in deep with the toy collecting. Like I have a bunch of like the Todd McFarlane stuff that I have here. Like you can't even get that stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Like unless you pay like a shit ton of money, it's just kind of like one of those things. Like, and I'm the same thing with everything. Like if it's like a collector's edition, like anything like the Halo helmet that I have too.
Yeah.
It's like I'm pretty sure like you probably get it on eBay for like a shit ton of money, but it's like. Being one of those people, like that was a big thing. Like when I jumped into like Loot Crate and all that kind of stuff, because everybody would get it if they signed up for it. But then if you missed it, you missed it, and you were like, oh, that was kind of like Kyle sent me like this Batman, Adam West Batman doll or whatnot that was in one of them. Because I'm not a big Batman fan, but you are. But I'm all like, aha, I have something that no one else has, kind of thing. So no, I totally understand all that stuff because I'm on board with you with that.
Oh, for sure.
So
I'm intrigued because Aaron said that his mom had a bunch of 45s.
yes,
And he has them now. So I asked him to see if he could make a little list because I'm intrigued about what they have. My mom and my uncle have a lot of vinyls and 45s, and I'm really excited because I would like to inherit those down the line. And there's stuff from the 60s and the 50s. The 50s? Maybe the 60s.
See, that's like
maybe I shouldn't have said 50s because
which-
that's probably not.
which I wish
I think it's 60s.
I wish I would have known. I wish we would have known you were big into vinyl before everything happened because
my gosh, man.
my ex fiance and I acquired a bunch, And then after everything hit the fan, she's like, well, I don't want these. So I gave them to my sister. And don't get me wrong, my sister likes vinyls and stuff, but my sister also doesn't take care of things. So I would rather see them go into better hands.
You know, it's all good. Nice thought, but yeah. I dig it. I love it. I'm in it. I'm doing it. And what a time.
Yeah, I think the only vinyl that I physically own, which actually when I saw your little record player, that's something actually I would like to get. I think that's like a cool thing. But the only thing that I own right now is that Beatles record of Yellow Submarine because my parents, and which is
and
really,
it's framed, so that's good.
It's framed and everything, but it's scary though because my parents like gave us these, like they had a whole bunch of them on the wall framed, and then my parents were like, when we die, so we each like pulled the numbers out of the hats. So, like, those are the ones that we got right now. But as soon as my parents pass, we're going to end up with a couple of Beatle, like, albums or vinyls and stuff like that. Rad. Which I'm like, that's cool and all, but it's also kind of like, yeah, oh, parents are dead.
Oh, jeez. That makes me sad.
But knowing me, I'd be like, should I sell these and become Batman?
There's a website that I go on.
And everybody would be like, no, Steve, your parents died of natural causes. What are you going to avenge?
There's a website that I go on that's called Discog, and it's basically a network of people that sell things. It's kind of like like you would go on eBay and do it or whatnot, but it's just all strictly vinyls and stuff like that. So I go on there to look to see what I'm kind of thinking of getting and look at the price and all that stuff. And a lot of the stuff I want is like overseas stuff.
Oh, okay.
And there's only like a couple pressings of it, and it's kind of hard to find. But it's fun to just go on there and peruse. It's kind of fun too when you go to record stores and you just you go through everything and you find something that you like and you pull it out and keep on going. And I'll do that and I'll collect like 7 vinyls and I'm like, yeah, I definitely can't purchase all these.
Yeah.
So then I have to go through those and pick out what I really want at that time. And it's just fun. It's great to wake up on Saturday morning and go and do that. I love it.
Yeah, it's so like I kind of miss doing that. I used to do that with like comic books and stuff like that. Would just like go to the next when they first come out, kind of get the thing. That was actually the one thing I was going to mention. Kyle, he actually has the first appearance of Deadpool,
nice.
And he just got it like checked out to see how much it's worth and everything like that. Like the grade, and usually it goes from like a 10 to like a 1, being the worst, 10 being the greatest. I think he got it back for a 9.7 or 9.6. I'm like, dang, because he's like, it's very rare if you get a 10 on one of those things. But it's like after him telling me that, and it's like you with your record collecting and everything, I'm just like, I gotta get back into collecting something.
So, does it come like in the case and things?
Yeah, he actually cased it and everything like that, and he sent it off and like a praise and everything like that. So. And like that's
my friend Jordan did a couple of that with his like first edition ones, and they like it's got like the little authenticated and all. Yeah,
and see that's what I'm like so curious about because I have all those action figures that are still in the boxes. I'm like, well, how do I go about like finding out even like a price point on these things, or are they just worth the same amount that they were when they got them? And it's like, does it hurt the value if they're signed or like all this kind of stuff? So. But yeah, it's just kind of crazy with that because I was really big in toy collecting. Like if one of the boxes is still in my bedroom, you open that up, the entire thing's just filled with like those Clerks in action figures, like all in the boxes and stuff like that. Which I'm like now kind of worried because I went through a lot of boxes and I had a bunch of them that were already opened, and I'm also like, where are these ones? So I'm like trying to find like my Jane Silent Bobs and stuff like that are just like everywhere. I'm just like, what happened to these things? So I don't remember what I did with those.
Better figure it out, man. It's got maybe stored somewhere, right?
I cleaned out storage. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Unless it's in a box that I just haven't opened yet.
Maybe.
Something. I don't know. It's weird. I'll figure it out.
Maybe just randomly in your parents' house somewhere?
You know what? It
like
might.
A box
yeah, it might be. Well, that happened to
something?
me. Like, I forgot a box of Blu-rays at my parents after the
yeah.
move. Like, I'd be like going through my movie collection going like, I'm missing half of my Blu-rays. What happened? And then realized there was a box there that I just... So, yeah, I just have to probably search for stuff or look for it. But I'm pretty sure it's... I'm like, I don't remember getting rid of these things, so... But yeah, it's all about the collecting, all about the fun. That's what might happen to me on Saturdays once my mandatory OT is done. Is me just in that Fallout games and just seeing what I can get for like my collection build up again.
Building up collections.
Because I'm trying to remember. There's so many games that I just need to pick up again and things like
Yeah.
that. Because Derek and I were talking about it, our bandmate or whatnot. And he was just like, yeah, I've been wanting to get that gold Zelda, the original Legend of Zelda or
Oh,
whatnot.
yeah.
He's like, in some places they're selling it for this much. I'm like, I got it for free. And he's like, what?
Yeah, fuck that
I know everyone hates me for that.
bullshit, dude.
Hey,
That's fucking dumb. That was so dumb. It was freaking amazing. That's what it was, but it's dumb. I just wish I was such a fool back in the day. Selling my Nintendo and my Super Nintendo at a garage sale because I was young, dumb, and wanted money. I wanted money to go see movies. No, man.
No, it happens,
Such
man.
a fucking idiot.
Hey, believe me, I'm kicking myself solo getting rid of my Dreamcast, getting rid of my Sega Genesis,
Yeah,
my
dude, I got
N64.
I got rid of all my shit, dude. I got rid of my fucking PlayStation 2. Like, what?
I have no idea why I kept my Super Nintendo.
Because it's great.
No, I know it's great, but after selling everything else, and that's the only thing I kept.
Dude, we were the perfect we were the perfect age. Nintendo came out at the Super Nintendo came out at the perfect age for us, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we were there from the start, and we rode that train, and we put that train into the ground with as much as we played. I loved my Super Nintendo so much. It was the coolest thing in the
dude.
fucking world. The
love that
graphics were just that much of a step up.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
and it was ridiculous.
man.
The
Going
dra-
from
That's what I love. That's why I think it's so funny because these kids these days, most of their first systems. I remember talking to somebody who was working at Kohl's when I had to go back there for whatever reason. They're all I was like, "What was your first gaming system?" Because the guy was pretty younger than me. He was all like N64, and just you have no idea.
So I remember we were just starting to get word of the Super Nintendo coming out. And I told my mom, and she was just like, yeah, okay, well, whatever,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. And I was just like, it's coming,
Yeah,
this, I don't know what it is, but something I've heard something. It's a Super Nintendo. It's
Yeah.
super.
yeah.
And so they had been out for a while. I knew some kids at school that had gotten one. I never got to play it. We'd go to Sears, and there'd be a line to play it.
Yeah.
Shit like that. And I came home one day, and my mom was like, "There's something in your room." And I was like, "What?" So I went up there, and I had a fucking Super Nintendo. It was already hooked up. It had Super Mario World in the thing. All I had to do was turn the power on, turn the TV on, and fucking rock it. My mom totally hooked me up. It was so badass.
That's awesome. Okay, now this is the one thing. These new generation kids have no idea how bad they actually do have it with the new systems. Not only do they cost a shit ton, but okay, when we got the Super Nintendo, we got two
Dude,
controllers.
that shit cost a ton back in the day too.
Okay.
Cartridges were fucking 60. They were $80.
No, they weren't.
What?
There's no way they were $80. Those games.
Back in the day?
Because N64 games is when the price rose on cartridges.
No.
No way they were $80.
How much? What? How?
I
64 cartridges were how much?
64 cartridges were $49.99.
No, that's bullshit. They had to be more than that.
They were nowhere. Oh, dude, come on.
At fucking KB Toys and shit.
Oh, KB Toys jacked up their prices for whatever reason. But
Where
no.
did you buy your games?
I bought them at Target. I bought them at Toys R Us.
You never went to KB Toys when you were in the
I
mall
did go
and
to
shit?
KB Toys when I was in the mall. When I was in the mall, okay. Yeah, no, I did go to them, but no, it's weird.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe
No,
I'm wrong.
I would like to do some research on this now because I've been trying to pinpoint it because games been gradually going up in price and stuff like that. I remember buying. I want to say I could be wrong. I want to say because PlayStation games is when it got to $39.99, and I think that's maybe when Sega Genesis game and Super Nintendo games were that much is $39.99. But I don't remember them being $80. There's no way they were $80.
Yeah, fuck, man. I don't know. Maybe Wikipedia will tell us.
But actually, what I was trying to say, I'm trying to remember. I want to say maybe the console when you first bought the console was $200. I could be wrong on this, but I think it was $200. You got two controllers and a game with it.
Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and then right after that point, that's when everything went to because N64. I remember all you got was the system for no, it had to be less than that because I think the N64 when that came out that was $200, and you had to buy a game for $59.99 or $49.99, and then if it didn't save, you had to buy one of the little memory card things. Like that's when PlayStation changed everything. They're like, we're doing CDs. You have to buy a memory card. Like you had to buy all these attachments for it. Like I completely remember that.
Yeah, I could be wrong on the price.
I'm just guessing, man. Like I'm trying to, because I want to say like when the Nintendo came out, like like we have to remember like the price range of everything. Like I think when the Nintendo came out, now the Nintendo, you got 2 games with it, controllers, and a gun with it. I want to say I believe my parents spent $80 on that.
Jeez, man. I wish I could go back. I wish I could just be a fly on the wall, man.
Oh, here we go. Jen just sent us a link of Kotaku's 36 years of console pricing adjustment for.
Boom. Pull that up.
I can't copy the link in this thing. Can
Just
you do
click on it.
I'm doing that. Nothing.
Okay.
I'm in a
So,
weird chat room thing.
NES, released in 1986, original price $200.
Oh, shit.
According
Okay.
to this article, which was 12/17/2013, it's $412. So, price-wise,
Okay.
fucks, you know. 89 Genesis, guessing Master System.
Yeah,
all that
Master
stuff.
System.
Original price $90. In 2013, $346.
Damn.
1989 TurboGrafx 16. TurboGrafx just 16. Original
Yeah.
price $200.
Yeah, that's.
2013 $365.
I don't even
1990 Neo Geo.
Oh, shit. I remember that thing. Did you remember the cartridges on that thing?
Yeah, dude, they were like
Fucking massive. Yeah.
original price $650.
Yeah, I remember that.
Today or 2013 $1,125.
Shit.
All right, original price Super Nintendo 91 $200. Excuse me. 2013 $322. 3DO
Oh, I remember that.
Panasonic 2003 man.
Yeah.
1993 $700. $700.
Yeah. And that was a system that no one's ever heard about, and they just were like $700. Had shitty games, did not even last a year.
Oh shit, we have a lot more. What about the original PlayStation? What do you think?
I think the original PlayStation when it came out was $300,
Boom, yeah, you're right. And that was 95.
and I think the Sega Saturn was also $300. So you can
Damn, that's what I should have done, dude. I should have quizzed you. We still have a lot. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go. Okay, Dreamcast 99.
Dreamcast. Let's see. I think I bought.
Do you have it pulled up?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, sorry.
Don't cheat.
I'm
Don't
not-
you fucking cheat.
Okay. Hands down, I have nothing. I'll do this.
Don't do that because you're going to cancel the broadcast.
No, I put it down so I can't see it, but it's
I
still
believe
on.
it. You just leave
No,
it.
no, I couldn't click on the link, so I have no idea what I'm
Don't
doing.
you fucking cheat. All right.
Okay, so
Dreamcast 99.
Dreamcast. Okay, I think I bought mine for for $200. I think when it came out, I want to say maybe it was $250.
$250.
Oh, what? Okay.
Are you?
I'm not.
You're going to stick with that?
I'm $250.
Original price $200. Boom. 50%. 50%. Yeah, $50 off. All right, let's go. Okay, we're gonna go. Let's go Jaguar 93.
Oh, Jaguar 93. Shit, I think that was probably $300 when it came out.
$250.
Oh, damn.
Saturn 95.
Sega Saturn. I'm gonna go with the PlayStation price $300.
$400.
Really?
Nintendo 64 96.
Nintendo 64, I believe. Was it $200 or $250?
What are you gonna pick?
I'm gonna go with $200.
Boom! Right on the money.
Okay.
Good job. PlayStation 2 2000. Go.
Oh, that was. Oh, was that 200 or 300? No, there was. Wait. 200.
300.
Was it?
Yes.
Dang.
2001 GameCube. Go.
Oh, that was.
Nintendo.
Hold on. I did buy this. Was it 250 or was it 200? Because I remember buying it because it was cheaper than PlayStation 2 at the time. 200.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Good job. 2013 PlayStation 4. Go.
Oh, that's going to be... Well, which one?
2013 PlayStation 4. Go.
Well, PlayStation 4, that was 400.
Beautiful.
But I'm talking about PlayStation 3. I was asking which one because there was two different models. There was the 80 gigabyte one, which I got, which I was $500, and then there was the 40 gigabyte one that I believe was $400.
I'm going to go with it because you said 500 for the one that you got, and that's fine. 2005 Xbox 360. Go.
Oh, that was that 5? Honestly, I didn't buy my Xbox 360. Got that as a gift, but I think it was.
What did that person pay to gift it to you? How much money did they put in the merchant's cash machine
I think they paid.
or till? We'll go with
I
till.
want to say $399.
$399. Survey says $300.
Ah,
What about the original Xbox 2001?
honestly, I have no idea. I think that was no. They. Oh wait, they were losing money on that. That was.
Interesting.
I remember that because it cost them more to make it than what they were
Money
selling
flowing
with.
away, losing value.
Was it 500? No, I don't think it was. Wait, PlayStation 2 was 300. Was it? Or was it 400? Fuck it, I'm going with 400 with the Xbox.
300.
It was 300.
Yeah.
Shit.
What about the Xbox One 2013?
I just bought one. That was like, well, it was 100 price more than the PlayStation 4, so it was like, what, the 499? The 500?
Yeah. Wii U 2012.
Wii U was 250.
300 when it first came out. Original price.
What?
Original price. You
Huh.
didn't- I bought one for that point.
You know how much I paid for mine?
Cheap.
$25.
What?
Yeah.
Would you trade in?
Actually, one came into Bookman's, and my buddy had all this trade credit for it, and then he gave me this discount price, so I paid $25 for a Wii U, which was cool because it was when they were really scarce, like when they first came out. So I had mine within the 2 weeks after it came out.
Boom, dude. Look at you. Good for you. That's rad.
I feel kind of bad that I really don't know like half these prices that I should. So, like I bought in half of these consoles.
I don't know shit about this shit, dude. Like, I don't know. I never. Well,
No, because I remember because I was in the.
I didn't buy. I didn't.
I was in line for the GameCube.
360 was like the first time I really bought a console. The other ones were like gifts.
Yeah, like I got my Super Nintendo as a gift. I bought a Sega Genesis. I bought the Wii. Yeah, I bought pretty much the only console I don't think I bought was my 360, except for the new one that I had to buy because the other one fan died. But yeah, and PlayStation 3, I bought that, and then yeah, I think the only thing I got is Dreamcast, PlayStation, the original one, and Super Nintendo were the only ones I got as gift. But yeah, no, I was in line for the midnight release of the GameCube.
Nice. GameCube.
Which I actually have
loved
one.
my game. Do you have Time Splitters?
No.
That game was so fun.
That
That game
that's
was so fun.
The collection I have of my GameCube games are there, but I do have a GameCube. So I still have Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Nice.
Yeah, I gotta
Well, thank you to Jen for providing that. She
Yeah,
put
thank you.
more stuff in there too. Some
Yeah,
of
I'll
them
definitely
are,
have to. Actually, you know what? I want to do this with. I want to
cheap
do
for
this with
games and shit.
Joshua when Arcade Bros comes back.
Mhm.
We'll try to guesstimate the price points. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, Virtual Boy.
I remember Virtual Boy.
Okay, I'm not going to be surprised if anybody knows this or whatnot. But
Do you know it?
I believe the price when it came out. I believe it was $100.99. It was $199. I believe it could have been even $250. It was like this weird thing they were trying to sell right before the N64 came out, which was like pointless. But I believe the entire collection of games, the entire library. Could you guess how many there are?
The entire library.
The entire
like
library.
32.
It's way less than that.
Oh no shit.
I believe it was 12 to 15. Was the
Oh,
entire
damn.
run of library of games.
Oh, okay. What do you think it was? I found it.
The Virtual Boy, I want to say, no. Wait, maybe it was 100 because what was it? Okay, the N64 was about to come out, like probably a couple months later. I think that was 200.
What do you think, man?
I want to say $99.
180.
Damn. Really?
Yeah.
For that piece of garbage.
August 14th, 1995.
What was the lifespan of that thing?
The lives. Okay, so retail availability in North America, August 14th, 1995. Discontinued in North America, March 2nd, 1996. Not even a year. Oh shit. Oh, that's
That's fun. I like that.
no.
Oh yeah.
Poor buddy. Poor buddy.
Okay, what do you think did worse though? That or the Sega CD and the 32 and the little 32X adapter?
Wait, Sega CD or Sega CD 32X.
Yeah.
All right, let's look this up.
Let's see it.
Okay. All right. What do you think the price was?
Oh, the price was ridiculous. I think the price was probably almost close to $400 on the Sega CD, or $200. It was something.
Am I not getting the right ones? The Sega 32X.
Well, there was a 32X that was like a cartridge-based thing that went on top of the system. But then there was also the Sega CD that your system plugged into.
Okay.
Basically, how somebody described it was they were trying to get as much life support out of the Sega Genesis before the technically Sega Neptune was going to come out, and then they scrapped that and went with Sega Saturn.
Okay.
But it literally looked like tumors just like growing on the Sega Genesis to try to keep it alive.
All right. Well, I'm going to go to the Sega CD article
Okay.
then. Okay. I'm going to. All right. So we're going to go. Where's the add-on? Come on. Where's the add-on?
Actually, I should find that. Let's see if we can find that one video.
Sega.
So let's go with.
Shit, man. This does not make for good podcast radio. I never had. I never had a.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I never had one either, but let's just play. Let's see if we can play this thing. This is from the Angry Video Game Nerd.
Okay.
When he does his review on the Sega
You wanna
CD.
see something cool?
No, not this. That's not cool. This looks creepy. This weird robot movie.
Ex Machina.
Yeah,
Dude, it looks fucking rad.
but look, she's creepy.
Dude, the robot?
Yeah,
She's fucking hot, dude.
she's creepy.
I think she's like crazy attractive, which is really, really weird here saying it out loud. Like, that's kind of odd that I'm. Dude, I think she's yeah. We're gonna play the video.
Come on. Well, I don't want to do the whole entire like intro song.
I mean, the movie looks good, so I'll check it out.
No, I'll check it out. It just threw me for a loop. And was like, what the fuck? And then just like the preview I saw was very creepy, where he's just like, I got a robot, and then all of a sudden like she's just like,
So they played about
Chasing
before
it.
Avengers.
no,
they
I
played
weird.
before us.
Yeah, I had different previews, but let's see.
I saw it before. While we're young too.
Okay, come on, get to the actual. Why do you need a long intro on this one?
Why not have a long intro?
Well, we don't have a long intro. That's why. Everybody's wasting time. Let's see what he says. He says because he does this big spoof on the.
Hey, you still don't own a Sega CD? What are you waiting for? Nintendo to make one? You have seen the games, right? Wrong answer, man. Show 'em. Wow, it's like you get to play the games on a CD. Check out the graphics, full motion video, opposed to video that isn't full motion. 64 simultaneous colors, 12.5 megahertz processor. Holy shit, this thing is total fucking garbage. How would you like it if I conduct the rest of the video like this? Full motion video, my ass. I'd rather it be full fucking screen.
So this is the Sega CD. It's a load of ass. You just pop it inside the Genesis like some deformed Siamese twin or something. You ever see Basket Case? Oh, whatever. So you put the fucking game in, And oh, guess what? It runs off of its own power adapter. Yeah, that's two. One for the Genesis and one for the Sega CD. If it can't run off the same power, why couldn't it just be its own independent system? Instead, it's like a fucking parasite or something. Then there's this problem, the load time. Load is shit. You can go dump your ass in the time it takes. So if you're going to play the Sega CD, grab a beer and be patient. So this is what a typical Sega CD game looks like. This one's called Ground Zero Texas.
Core particle being disruptors with limited
Great
energy.
game, huh? It's not even like playing a game. It's like watching a movie. A bad movie. So every once in a while, you can shoot people behind haystacks. All you do is just drag your crosshairs across the screen and try to kill things.
Let's see some firepower. I am personally going to call headquarters and find out what hole they dug you out of.
A hole in your ass.
I can only do so much firepower with the bullshit that you're giving me.
I know, it's just like... But, like, I remember these games when they came out, and we all thought these were great. Those, like, full-motion videos and, like...
Dude, you remember Kid Pix?
Oh, why does this sound so familiar?
Kid Pix. It was, like, in grade school and shit, or, like, middle school, like, on the computers. And it was a drawing program. And then you could draw shit, and you could blow it up with dynamite.
Yes!
And, like, big-ass erasers of different sizes and stuff.
Whatever happened to that?
Dude, Kid Pix.
Kid Pix.
Dude, that was great. And it had, like, stamps. You could, like, do, like, animals and shit.
Yeah. I remember... Oh, yeah.
That was a great one, man.
Actually, that is a game I need to find for my Super Nintendo. Mario Paint.
Mario Paint. Remember when they came out with the pad?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you could, like, draw on it and shit.
Ugh.
What about Mario Paint also had the music editor?
Yeah, you had the
right?
music thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I want to do. I want to, like, make music for the show and stuff like that just off of that.
Yeah, that was fun, man.
Toby.
That was so rad.
But
So, do you remember the game Super Stunt FX?
Yes.
Remember the FX chip? It was like...
That Star Fox was the first one that had it.
Super Stunt FX. Shit, there was a couple other games that had it. Actually, there was quite a few games that had it. I loved that game. Like the cars had eyes and shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
The monster truck and like the buggy and
hands down, I would have to say Super Nintendo probably had the best innovative ideas, games, and also like the best RPGs.
It's just the best.
Just the best. And then Nintendo lost its ways apparently.
No, they're coming back, man.
I know they're coming back in a big bad way. So
Doing some cell phone type things. They just signed. There's gonna Universal Studios is gonna.
Yeah.
They have.
It's a me, a Mario ride.
Nintendo was like, yeah, go ahead, build rides and shit.
Yeah, like I think Nintendo's like doing the Marvel plan where they're just like, fuck it, let's just build our universe.
Dude, that's gonna be kind of fucking rad. Go to Universal Studios or I don't know, Harry Potter World.
Hey, Eric Berry. Hey.
Fucking go into Harry Potter World, Nintendo Land.
Yeah.
And all the other Jurassic Park, if that's still there by the time I get over there.
Oh no, it can't be there. I fight the dinosaurs all of the time.
What kind of rides do you think they're gonna do?
Oh, dude, they'll do everything. They'll do like Princess Peach's teacups. They'll do like.
Dude, that's Disneyland. That's way too much like Disneyland.
Doesn't matter.
Can't do that.
Toad's roller coaster.
Ooh, that'd be fun. What about Luigi's Haunted Mansion?
Oh,
too much.
No,
Disneyland's got the Haunted Mansion.
Okay, no.
Oh, but
No.
what if they do it where you have like
That's what I was saying.
you have vacuums?
Yes.
And you go and it's
and
like
you do the little like
dude. You like
Knowing Nintendo, they
screens
will
come up and whoever points at it first and they suck it up, they get the points for sucking up that ghost.
Okay, knowing Nintendo, if Nintendo's involved with Universal doing
shit,
that,
dude.
they'll probably
What did
make
we
it
just-
interactive rides.
What did we just created something.
We just made $1 billion.
We just created a badass Luigi's Mansion ride. It's like fucking laser tag, but reverse.
with reverse. You walk around an entire haunted mansion. You get all the digital ghosts and everything
you
like
and
that
a
on the
partner. You
screens.
go in. So you walk in, and it's like, yeah, dude, I fucking beat you.
Yeah.
Really bad. I beat you really bad. I got 52 ghosts. You only got 2. So looks like you're paying for all the brews tonight, buddy.
And then if you can capture a boo, you get like even more points because the boos are rare.
But you can't look at the booze.
Yeah, exactly.
So how are you gonna pull it off? The mirrors.
I just came. Yeah, with the mirrors, but I just came up with even another ride, better ride, another ride like that, but Legend of Zelda.
How are you gonna do that?
they'll figure it out, man.
Yeah,
You got
of
Link's-
course I want a Legend of Zelda like.
Link's archery. Come on.
Dude, so okay, total ripoff. But what if it was like Indiana Jones ride, but like Zelda?
In one of the temples,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
and you have to ride. You ride the horse.
But yeah,
How about this?
We'll see.
You have Zelda Land
Okay.
in Nintendo Land. We're gonna totally steal this from Disney, but technically Disney stole it from another book. But you can pull out the Master Sword.
that'd be that's totally that's a total photo opportunity.
Exactly.
That's money.
Okay, I'm going to tell you this. Universal, I know you're listening. Hire Matthew and I for your department right now because we just made you $1 billion.
Just add us to creative. You're not watching Mad Men, are you?
No.
Fuck, dude.
I've never seen an episode.
What? Oh, dude, there's like one more episode and then the finale, man. It's the end of an era.
All right, fine. I'll binge watch.
Dude, you got to binge watch 8 years of it.
I got vacation time.
Dude, fuck you. You still haven't even watched Hunger Games.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
how long ago was that? Don't think that I haven't fucking forgotten about that.
It was in January I was supposed to watch that.
Jeez, man.
What year is it?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Just came with another ride.
What?
Pokemon Snap.
No, that's fucking boring. I mean, the game wasn't bad. I liked it because it was a puzzle. Like when you're going around the corner, you had to throw like a nut or a Pokeball or something to hit like this specific rock, which bounced off and hit another thing and like landed in the lake, and then like a Gyarados would come out, like they would, like
Yeah,
shit
you
like
get
that.
like the best pictures and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, that game wasn't bad.
Oh, God, I can't wait now. Dude, now I have a reason to go to... Well, I already had
Pokemon Snap.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We did talk about that last week because then we played the Pokemon song.
Pokemon. Yeah, we talked about getting 3DS games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
didn't
right.
do it.
Yeah, we didn't... Oh, God, yeah.
Did not do
We
it.
do not follow through on anything, do we?
No.
Shit. We will follow through on Nintendo Land.
I would love to go there.
I
I want to be in there.
I want
to be inside
I want
there.
to be a part of it. Donkey Kong Barrel Toss?
Okay. Hey, sign this liability release.
Oh, no, not at each other. Like, it'll be like a game where you can, like,
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe.
chuck barrels at each other. If you survive, you win. Yuck. Wait, what?
So, all right. One of you guys get in the barrel. The other one stands at the bottom.
Yeah.
And we're going to roll this barrel down. And you got to jump over it.
When-
If you don't do it, sign this liability form so you don't come back at us.
Oh, no, that's by Konami.
Konami.
I was just thinking like a cool, like, Castlevania thing or something like that.
Ooh, dude, you could do like a haunted house or something.
Yeah. Okay, well, we got one idea in the works. The Luigi's Mansion.
That'd be fun. That'd be really fun. Well, I'm just excited.
Luigi's Graveyard Scare.
Ooh. I don't like to be scared, dude. I don't do haunted houses around Halloween anyways.
Okay.
Have you ever been to a haunted house?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Oh, so
I
we
don't
go
do
to
that stuff.
we go to one in high school. You remember Dean, right? Dean Prokrites?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in this haunted house, stuff's going on, and finally this guy like comes down from the raptors. He's just all like, "I am your god," and Dean just goes, "Man, shut the hell up! No, you're not."
Nice.
We're just like, really? Like we just died laughing.
Dude, see, I went to not Scary Farm one time. What?
Mario Kart Racing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, duh. Like go-karts and shit.
Yeah.
Like super ones.
Yeah.
200 cc's class.
Yeah, and you actually get to throw shit at people.
Yeah, anti-gravity and everything.
Yeah, liabilities.
Boom. Hey, no, like...
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, I've never...
Not Scary Farm. I
I've-
went there one time. Dude, it's not my thing, man. Like, I don't enjoy walking around like cattle and people scaring you. It's just not my thing, dude. Like, just no, I'd rather not do it. Just don't want to do it. Dude, that's what it is.
I know that's
You
what
go in this fucking maze like cattle and they just push you along. Oh, you got to go to the next section. Like, no, I'm okay. I'm done. I don't. You guys pay your fucking up to $40, $50. Some of them are crazy and you enjoy your like 2 hours of just bullshit.
I love Matthew's review on horror films, and now this. This is like the greatest. No, fuck you. It's just.
I mean, come on. There's some logic to my.
No, it's true, but it's like you're like it's. You're like the what was I trying to think of? You're like Ebenezer Scrooge
what?
of like haunted, like scary stuff during Halloween.
I like Halloween, man.
No, I know you like
enjoy
Halloween,
it,
but you just like that kind of stuff. You're just like, no.
Shit. Fuck.
That's great. Actually, I really want to visit Universal during the Halloween season because it's kind of fun. You get to see Beetlejuice and shit.
See, okay, that'd be rad.
See,
I like Beetlejuice. That'd
I've
be
never
fun.
been to like Knott's. Like I've been to Knott's Berry Farm. I've never been to like where it's
not scary. Yeah, man. Well, even if dude.
Ooh.
Well, it didn't help because they had a fucking clown one, and I went there. And I'm
that's right. You don't do clowns.
Like petrified of clowns. That was fucked up. I didn't have fun.
Okay, yeah, I don't blame you.
That one I didn't have fun with, but I mean I was over it before. Yeah. I'm kind of a hypocrite though because I would love to work at one of those
as a clown.
Well, if I had to, I wouldn't enjoy it, but I wouldn't necessarily do it. Like not do it because I'm on the other side of it. I would love to be one of the actors that's fucking scared.
Oh
people.
yeah, no, that would be fun.
That'd be so fun.
I could do that.
I just don't want to be the one being scared.
I'd be like, oh my goodness, get into my van.
And I'd be like, Steve, dude, fuck, man, just go, just keep on. Edwin, get the fuck out of here. I'll talk to you later, dude.
Okay, before we close the show, I do have to talk about this. This happened at work today. So someone was talking to me about the Alice in Wonderland games, those ones that came out for the PC, like the kind of dark.
Yeah, I think they came out on 360 and stuff like that.
Yes, she was talking about it, and all of a sudden, this one coworker of mine was talking about like this Alice in Wonderland porno.
Ooh, okay, I'm intrigued.
Like he just came out of nowhere. He's just like, yeah, it was like Alice running through this forest, and then like the Mad Hatter starts giving it to her.
What?
Like that's not like characters.
It was a dude though, right?
Yeah, it was a guy talking about the porno.
No, but like the Mad Hatter.
Yeah, the Mad Hatter was a guy. Or
yeah,
whatnot. But then
it was not like a rabbit. Like you. I mean, he was insinuated to be the rabbit.
Yeah, no.
No. Mad Hatter. What the fuck am I talking about? No, the Mad Hatter's the Mad Hatter.
Yeah, the Mad Hatter's the Mad Hatter.
I'm getting. I got him confused. The White Rabbit. That's my fault. I take full responsibility for that. That is my fault. That's my fault.
So they said that, and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh, Alice, let me show you something. It's going to be a very unhappy birthday for you. Everyone's not laughing. Then we come back from break, and then I sent we sent an email like with all these like memes from the old cartoons, and we're just like this entire mass email things of all this like just wrong stuff from that, and then we're just all like, so I'm all like, hey, you guys all have a sick sense of like a sick twisted sense of humor. You guys want to play Cards Against Humanity sometimes?
Hell yeah.
So now I can't, like, every time I see this guy at work now, I'm just going to be like, oh my goodness, Alice, you better not be late.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
No.
So, yeah, you never look at that Disney film the same way again. But, so I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. Of course, Eric, I hope you feel better. We'll see you next week. Matthew, is there anything you want to plug or say before we
actually, I did a live Fro show for the first time this week.
Oh.
I did it on Tuesday.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't bad. The first time doing it, there was a lot of hiccups, but it was fun because, like I said, like last week when I was doing it, like during the break when I was like queuing up the songs and all this stuff, I was like, dude, this is like, it's like, I felt like I was doing like radio shit. So that's what I was doing this year. But I mean, this past Tuesday. But I don't know. You got to figure it out. I'm gonna keep on kind of going, trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I just want to have fun. If that's more playing music and then like occasionally tapping in and like talking about artists. This, I basically was like doing my show. Like I talked a lot and then I'd play a song. But it'd be fun to have it more like, all right, like an hour on a specific day, like you can tune in and just like hear me play music
No,
Be
that,
like,
I like
Here-
that.
Here's this next track because blah blah blah. I like it. Boom, enjoy it, and then just kind of go through.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll
No.
see.
Hey, look, it's.
I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When we got thrown into a live show, like Eric and I, a long time ago, like we thought there was a lot of hiccups. There was a lot of people seemed to like it, and that's when we just continued to it. So I just learned, like, it's gonna be rough in the beginning because you're kind of like, oh, what do I do, and all this kind of stuff. Especially since it's like your show and you're on, like, it's you.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But yeah, no, I think keep at it. I think you like literally last week. Like I was joking about it, but I was literally telling people, I'm like, yeah, Matthew jumps on the thing. He's like, oh, boom, 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 doing all this stuff. I'm like, Eric and I have been playing around with this thing for like almost 2 fucking years, and Matthew masters it in like a minute and a half. He's like, boom, done.
It's
So,
just fun, man.
No,
It's
I
like-
think
yeah,
you
it's
have a
totally
knack
fun.
for it. So,
I don't know. We'll see.
but Matthew, if people want to follow you on Twitter, where can they find you?
On Twitter, they can find me at Matthew Renfro.
Is that where they can get updates on new release dates for music and everything like that as well?
Yeah, if they want to go over to Instagram and look for me on there.
So do yourself a favor and subscribe to the Fro Show. Located on all your. You have a phone? You can find it. Just type in Fro Show. If you don't, I'll put
I
it
have
this
a phone.
Well, you own the show. I'm talking about people. Okay, if you're not listening to Matthew's show, I will find you. I'll be like Liam Neeson. Okay, I will find you.
Dude, that's scary.
I will catch you, and I will subscribe to a show for you.
Oh, okay.
Of course, you can find me at Stephen Mooney Jr. on the Twitters. Also, we're on Instagram, and also don't forget to follow the Sasquatch on the Twitters as well. And Matthew, do you have some songs to play us out with?
Yeah, I'm gonna play something. Eric says bye.
Eric Berry or Eric Dewey?
Eric Berry says bye. I'll let him say it, but he says bye. I'll talk for him. I'm talking about Eric Dewey then.
Oh, Eric Dewey says bye.
Miss you, Eric.
We do, Eric.
Dewey.
We need you back here.
Miss you.
And also want to thank everybody listening to us tonight. And until next time, you better tap that before
Bye.
I get Alex. Ooh.
Find a witness. Well, the whole city is complicit. And the wall for a second miss it. On the run, on the run, on the run. You won't find any fingerprints on the gun, on the gun. Damn right, I'm the one who did it. I'm the one, and if you want to find a witness, well, the whole city's complicit, and the won't for a second miss it. On the run, on the run, on the run. I want the stars to see me as I see myself. I want the world to agree not to single me out. I hear my message of peace get betrayed by my mouth. I tried to settle the beat, but it's too late. Slip by you in the breeze, then I'm free. I am free. Nobody gonna touch me. Too clean, I'm too clean. And you thought that I'ma listen to the words of my victims after all that I did to them? No way, no need, no me. I want the scholars to see me as I see myself. I want the world to agree not to single me out. I hear my message of peace get betrayed by my mouth. I try to settle the beat, but I don't know how. Slowly turn and look the true north, not too sure